right, shalom everybody, and welcome back to Religion Wing TV, where my spiritual ear stay. Hey y'all, welcome. Happy August 15th to everybody that's listening on their way to work, waking up, cooking breakfast. Some of y'all children are starting school soon, right? Man, it's almost all. It's August is like almost over with, right? So that's not why we're here. A Psalms a day will keep what? The enemy away. And I have some other news I want to share with y'all, but take a look at this if you guys can. Bear with me. Let me pull up my other screen and make sure you guys can hear me. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. I try to If you're new here, all right, I tried to put all the links that I'm gonna use this morning down below, and I'm not using any music. I'm just gonna smooth sail through this and show you that we are gonna talk about Psalms 1 today. We're gonna do a series called A Psalms a Day. We'll keep the enemy, the devil, negative energy, negative people, circumstances and situations, so on and so forth out of our lives. And if they do come up in our lives, I remember when I was going through trying times in my life and was learning the Bible, some of the Psalms are very, very, very effective in just relying on for encouragement because they were written by most of them anyway. King David, allegedly. And I say allegedly because we don't know what the hell is true in this Bible any damn more. But we do know if you've been following me. I just like to crack jokes along the way because it is a funny story. How it ended, how it started off, and how you trying to let it end up. It's funny to me, and I like to crack jokes about it because Paul know damn well he done told the biggest lie in history. And to this day, people still believe it, and it's funny to me. But a lot of these stories we're about to get into is not so funny. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this young lady, a blogger, and her name, Legendary Lasco. You guys will be able to see on the screen. I'm reading out of the Observer, August 9th, I believe, 2022. I don't have my readers on 12:29 p.m. There's 7 comments. And we're going to take a look at this young lady right here in part of her story. Hopefully, I'm still live and you guys are still with me. I don't see the timer for some reason or the clock where people are in the live stream, so no problem here. I'm going to go ahead and give my commentary and move along with my day, all right? And I hope you guys learn to do the same thing. Don't get stuck, regardless of the size of your audience or the sincerityness of them, the sincereness of them, I should say, their sincerity towards you, like, unlike, whatever, there's things to be reported on and made aware of. And I know we do a lot of news coverage here in America on Americans, but there's other Africans around the world that go through similar stuff because I believe we are one and the same, especially this young lady here from Jamaica. I do believe St. Andrew, St. Catherine, somewhere over there, the New Kingston area. But she, the vlogger Legendary Lasco, believed to have committed suicide. Okay, now she's well known as a vlogger, as a TikToker. I do believe there's 2 sides of the stories going on here. Let me see if you guys can still hear me. There's 2 sides. Absolutely, you can. So, with that being said, I do apologize about the audio, y'all. I'm trying to share my screen and do well with it, all right? So, I got to watch the time and make sure I don't go over 40 minutes here. Okay, because after all, a Psalms a day help keep situations away. And as I was telling you earlier, that there's 2 accounts allegedly going on here that she may have took her own life, and that possibly this lawyer lady or somebody she may have been dealing with, or I heard. Let me stop right here, y'all, because you know what? Yesterday, when I was doing my research, I came across a page called Jamaica Shade Room. And they had an article. I'll actually link that down below. I didn't pull it, but there was someone you can Google Jamaica Shade Room and put in Legendary Lasco and it will come up. Or put in Legendary Lasco and their video should come up, right? But I thought that was kind of because we have the Shade Room here in the US, right? I said, okay, everybody is reporting on their own, of course, but other stories as well. And that's what we're going to do today. Then we're going to get into the Psalms. Then we're going to get into Creflo Dollar. And then there's this young white woman. Her name is Evan Noel Berryhill, and she hurled some racial slurs at the homosexuals in her area. And I want to see your reaction to that. Because when black people do it, all hell break loose. You want to create a war and all these laws and everything, and people got to go to jail and get dragged. And this Karen is out there dissing the LGBT community, and I ain't hear nobody really report on it yet. So, Kingston, Jamaica, popular social media influencer Shauna K. Gale, known as Legendary Lasco, is believed to have committed suicide in the apartment of a female lawyer in New Kingston, St. Andrew, over the weekend. All right, I got my little Jamaican accent going on there. Police believe that Gale, a 20-year-old student of a Beacon Avenue address in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, committed this act sometime between 8 p.m. on Independence Day, August 6th, and 8 a.m. the following day. Now, the reason why I felt drawn to this story is because my middle son, my youngest son, I only have two sons, his birthday just passed August 6th. And he was born in 1982, okay, y'all? So I just so probably my damn age. I told y'all I'm 54, right? So anyway, he was born in 82, so August 6th. And I felt a little drawn. And he's half Jamaican, so and it doesn't matter who we are, where we hail from, we have to shed light. And the reason why I wanted to do this story actually is because there is a lot of influencers succumbing to death, whether they're hooking up on Bumblebee, like our girl, Lauren, if they're going to people houses on dates, hooking up in hotels. What was the young lady where the man went to her house and took her life? What was her name? Begin with an M. Mercedes, I believe. So yeah, there's a lot going on, y'all. And I just pray, hope and pray that you are being safe and pray to have a little bit more discernment. Everybody you love don't love you back. Everybody you won't hurt won't feel the same way about you. Everyone you put your trust in probably don't trust you. Everyone you probably wouldn't take advantage of may be the ones that's taking advantage of you. So police believe Gal, a 20-year-old student of a Beacon Avenue address in Spanish Town, the St. Catherine, committed the act sometime between 8 p.m. on Independence Day, August 6th, and 8 a.m. the following day. Happy Independence Day to Jamaica, right? Now, I wish Americans can find their independence from the government. I would love to celebrate that, right? Reports are that Gail was left at the home of the lawyer. She was later discovered with a bottle of rum and pills in a room and a piece of electrical cord feed around her neck. Now, this is where I want to pause because some reports are saying in some videos I saw that someone set her up to make it look like she took her own life here, when indeed there may be some foul play involved. Guys, let me tell you something. Depression is real. Hold on, everybody. I gotta go let my family in. Mental health is real. Problems are real. I might be coming back. I love my grandbaby. I'm recording. Come on in. Your mom and dad coming up the hill. Yep. Baby mama. They coming from this way. Oh shoot. Plug that back in. Oh, that's not. You know we need this spin on, boy. Uh-huh. Hey, Gampies. Let me turn my live off. I'm gonna have to tell them I'll be back with the rest of my commentary. Sorry. Lele, what's your favorite thing to say? Hey, YouTube. God, they can't see you.
My spiritual say.
No. You say, thank you for watching Religion Link TV. My spiritual ears stay. You say subscribe. Remember you say to subscribe, like, comment down below. All right, YouTube. I will talk to you in a moment. No, I apologize to the one person in the chat. My family just came in. I'm going to give them a little bit of time. And I will be back with the rest of my commentary. I promise you, I will finish this video up. And maybe can come up with some more information about the young lady, about Creflo Dollar deceiving the church with tithing, and about this young white girl who hurled some racial slurs at the LGBT community. And I haven't heard much about it. But when Black people offend anybody or do anything of the sort, you hear it all over social media. So I just wanted to bring attention to that. And then also give you the Psalms of the day, which is basically our medicine. I'm trying to tell you, the Bible is something, it all depends on what you get out of it. But the Bible has kept me on the straight and narrow. And I don't even think it's the Bible. I think it's my willingness to be a better person and do what God says do to the best of my ability. And all I can do is encourage you guys. Come on, Gampies. To the one person watching, please stay right there. Now, my head is big, okay, in the camera. Come on, Gampy. Say hi to YouTube. Come on. You want to look at the camera? Can you look up there and say hi to YouTube? Look at this. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. He'll be 8 months old. Don't be looking at his head, child. He's going to get him some braids up in there. Say hi, YouTube. Say hey. Say we real around here. Ain't nothing perfect, honey. He's a 7-month-old baby with an afro. Say hi, YouTube. It's my pride and joy. I mean, God is good, y'all. My family has grown. It used to be me and my daughter. The last 10 years, 5. We went from 2 to 6. Say hi. Say hello. You see up there? Look up there. Say hi. All right, come get him so I can shut down this camera. Mwah. Everything go good? Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let me go back. Another thing. Let me explain this to my audience before I go off. To me, this microphone right here sounds more clear than this laptop and this webcam. If you guys can see right here. When I have to share something, it's on the desktop, and this camera ratio to eye height is not the best. For some reason, it's just up on me. When I use the what do you call this thing right here? The Chromebook, you can see more of my background, but the audio isn't the greatest. So I've been working on it. I told you I only have like 3 feet this way and maybe 2.5 behind me, but it is what it is. I will be back, all right? Enjoy your family today. Remember, seek ye the kingdom of heaven and all your righteousness, all his righteousness, all our righteousness, because it doesn't seem to be that much left in the world right now. And I don't care what people, there's a lot going on in the Muslim community, Christian community, Hebrew Israelite community, believers, non-believers. There's just a lot going on in the world today. And we're not taking God, Jesus, Allah, Ra, Jah, none of the gods seriously. I think when I look out at all religions and faiths and way of life, a lot of people are falling short. A lot of people say they are these things, but don't really live up to it. So, with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.